Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing 2 Overture. It is Thursday, December the 7th, and it is episode 47.
Yeah, just like Hitman.
And
Everyone's
just
favorite.
like Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, Hitman will be at Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards tonight.
He's got to make sure the kid.
Yeah.
It'd be good. Sorry, you said Timothy, and I thought Timothy Chalamet, and then I thought Agent 47 and Willy Wonka.
Oh
And
man,
like,
that'd be
that's
sick.
a good level. That's a good.
That would be an incredible level. So would he be trying to kill Willy?
You have to kill Willy Wonka.
Yeah, would he be killing Willy Wonka, or would he be delivering the punishments to the children? Like
We've got you a golden ticket to get your way in.
47. Augustus Gloop is a great big nincompoop. You must dispose of him in the chocolate, as is fitting.
No, I think it's gonna be like Agent 47. As you know, Augustus Gloop's mother is well versed in the black market.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like
That's all I got
trying
there.
to assassin one of the parents. Well,
Veronica Saltz is part of the Illuminati.
you get to murder Charlie's grandpa at the start and assume his role.
Oh yeah. Hello, Charlie.
Charlie's grandfather was a war criminal. He's been in hiding
He's an
for years.
escaped war. He's just like, yes, Charlie. I am excited to see the magical world of Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Charlie, how do you think your grandpa, who's been bedridden for decades, got up and could move around
man!
with no problem?
Well done, 47.
It's all part of the disguise.
Oh man, this would be sick. Hitman's one of those things, like, you put Hitman in anything, you're like, hell yeah. You get in there, Hitman. Do you still have the thing where you can just burn the money? Like that one
I don't know.
where you can just start. Okay, so do the Oompa... So, like, does Hitman, like... Do the Oompa Loompas know about Hitman, or is he, like... his Hitman disguise powers makes him, like, immune from them?
I think Hitman powers disguise him.
Okay, so could he dress up as an Oompa Loompa, and would they accept him, even though he's tall?
No, he's too tall.
No. He still does, but the clothes are all tight on him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like,
but he's still like walking around in like orange face. He's just like, I Oompa Loompa.
Well, that's not cool, Kevin.
Unless it's a supervisor Oompa Loompa, and then it notices.
Yeah,
it notices something wrong.
Yeah, that's true. That's how the Hitman works.
I'm just imagining the little overalls, but they're shorts because they're on a full-grown.
Well, yeah. See, I want him to be an Oompa Loompa so he can sing his song, but you could interrupt it by just shooting someone with a silenced pistol, like Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo.
He's just doing all the movements, but his face is
he's just deadpan and cold. The everlasting gobstop. Yeah, so that's good. Is
anyone excited for the new Wonka? Because I'm not.
No. Why would I?
I think I like Timothy Chalamet.
I don't care about like Willy Wonka.
The Gene Wilder Willy Wonka is like a perfect movie.
Well, yeah, that movie is incredible. And
it's ageless.
And the one thing I kind of like about the Tim Burton Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is that brief glimpse of Willy Wonka hating his dad because he was a dentist. But that's all I needed. Like, I didn't need, like, an entire movie. I liked that, like, 2 to 3 minutes where it kind of got weird. That's okay. It's still, like, that movie's still, like, not very, very good. But that part I kind of liked. But other than that, like, no. Like, the first...
But Kevin, it's more related to the book. I don't care.
No,
it's not a good movie.
No, it's not good. No, I liked that one scene because I like seeing like Willy Wonka have a mental breakdown with his disapproving father. I think that's funny. It's like, but like no, the rest it's just kind of no, thank you. Anyway, but yeah, like I don't care about the thing is like Willy Wonka. I think it's just so desperate because like you see in the movie where he talks about like the stuff he did, and that's just offhand mentions to make him sound more like fantastic, where he's like, the Sultan a palace of chocolate or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're just supposed to hear that and say like, "Oh man, Willy Wonka's nuts and magical." It's not like we really need to know about Willy Wonka and see him negotiate the chocolate palace with the Sultan.
No, it should be like it is in the original movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where he just mentions it.
He mentions it, and you're like, is he lying to me?
Is he
Is he just
lying?
making bullshit up?
I don't know. I believed him. Once you encounter like the nightmare tunnel, I believe anything Willy Wonka says.
Okay. Once again, who commissioned that nightmare tunnel? Was it him?
I think it was
Was
him.
he like? Was he like? I need a way to get in and out of my factory, but I want it to be like stress-inducing.
I think
and
the nightmare tunnel is part of his like gambit to weed out a successor. Like that is not the normal way to get in and out of the past. Like that's part of the test. That's why like
He's good.
He went dark for like years is because he was preparing this. Like the gauntlet. Okay. To me, that's why like every room is like progressive and tests you on one of your vices. Because to me, he like that tour is planned to weed out children.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Like here's the candy gardens. Are you a piggy who can't control himself? Well, now you're gone. Here's like
let's see
the
greed.
Yeah, there's the
greed.
It's all greed.
No,
You'll be surprised how much it's all greed.
It's all
spoiled.
Gluttony, greed.
Yeah, no,
avarice.
It's just being a rich bitch.
Pride. I think it's not all seven.
Bubby.
The chubby bubby.
Yeah.
Being a little shitbag that wants to be on TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what is that? Pride, vanity.
That's vanity.
I think that's vanity. What if being having your worth tested by a squirrel? Very important.
So she's pride. She's definitely pride.
Okay.
What's the gum girl? I thought the gum girl was pride because she always talked how proud she was.
Gum girl is greed.
Well, because gum girl was always talking.
Gloop is greed.
You know, Augustus Gloop is gluttony. Because he was so much of a piggy that he couldn't control himself and had to jump into the water.
Then yeah, the squirrel one is greed. The squirrel one is greed. It's give me.
Yeah. The pride would be bubblegum.
Violet is... you don't know Violet's name? You don't know the one line?
No. Violet, you're turning violet as she eats the gum, because that was like her grand thing, was she ate a lot of gum.
No, that sends inflation.
Yeah.
The biggest.
No, she didn't eat a lot of gum. It was one piece of gum that she chewed forever.
Oh. Charlie.
What we're saying is Willy Wonka is just hell.
It's your test. Mm-hmm. It's your test. The Chocolate Factory is like a childhood test, and it is in the guise of something magical, like you would think would be really cool, which is a chocolate factory, but is full of untold horrors. Thank you, Roald Dahl.
Like a chocolate factory.
Yeah. Thank you, Roald Dahl. I appreciate it. You had some kind of issues there in some of your books, but that's okay.
Yep.
As was the style
also,
at the time.
There's a cut child from the original Willy Wonka who is going to get murdered and turned into candy.
Oh, sick.
Jesus.
Sick. Just yeah, do it.
I'm hoping he didn't like plagiarize anything.
Oh, let's talk about internet plagiarism. Drew, did you see that H-Bomber guy 4-hour-long video?
No, I did not, because I had better things to do. No offense.
He's not going to watch that.
Okay,
He's
so
not a weirdo like me and you.
Yeah, like when
okay, so was that video about multiple plagiarisms?
Oh, it was multiple.
Yes.
It was a build-up.
Okay.
So, like, H-Bomber guy's videos are always, like, a build-up. Where, like, we start small...
Also, who's H-Bomber guy?
H-Bomber guy is a British man on the YouTube, and he does long video essay stuff, either about video games or making fun of people on, like, the political right. That is his wheelhouse.
Yes.
And he does both excellently. He's very good at it. Like, as you've probably
You'll
seen.
know him best from the meme of
No, I won't.
who are they going to sell it to, Ben? Aquaman?
Yeah,
Oh, that's him. Okay.
that's him.
Yeah.
That was part of his one of his brand videos.
He's Ben Shapiro. Got it.
No, no.
He's anti-Ben Shapiro.
That's actually more apt.
Yeah.
Bizarro. But whatever, he's cool. I like him a lot. So he made a video about internet plagiarism, and it starts small and it gets big. Like, it starts off with a guy who is plagiarizing, like, video game reviews. You know?
Yeah, that was Sommerfield.
No, Sommerfield is the big ender.
Okay.
Oh.
But he was also plagiarizing.
Oh, Sommerfield was
reviews.
plagiarizing,
Well,
like, everything. That's
yeah, I
like
was about to say,
that's
I
the
guess.
finale. This first guy was just plagiarizing video game reviews.
Yeah.
And he got on
that
IGN
was-
hired, and he was just plagiarizing video game reviews on IGN, and they fired him. Like, that's step one.
Wow.
Then-
Can't even.
Then step two was about the angry video game nerd, where he was just, like, subcontracting, like, his videos out to people, because he was done.
Yeah.
And the people he was subcontracting were just stealing, like, movie reviews from people, word for word. As he makes, like one of his reviews of 28 Days Later was, like, talking about how the post 9/11 effect. And he was like, that is not what the angry video game nerd is. A man who has talked about things that are a shitload of fuck.
I mean, 9/11 was a shitload.
It was a shitload of fuck. But not, like,
Do
in
you
that tone.
disagree?
You know, it's still
yeah.
reverberating. And
Yeah.
then he goes to Illuminati, which is some lady who's just basically reading
Yeah, some
documentary
YouTuber.
transcripts on YouTube, but, like, not citing them.
She's watching a video and then just reading it out.
And then using
Okay.
clip. So she
As
did,
the
like,
video is
Okay.
playing.
Well, that's legal. That's called large language models. Okay, that's
He
generative
gets
AI,
into
that's
that.
legal.
Yeah.
That's like the grand finale is, like, him basically saying that, like, AI and large language models are going to increase this exponentially.
Yep, sure is. There already are.
Because, yeah, now you can just steal. But anyway, like what she was doing is she was, like, taking Netflix documentaries, putting, like, a filter over them, and then just reading what, like, the wording of the documentary was, but claiming that she was doing it.
I also, man, I saw so in response to the video, foldable human
Yeah.
guy. Did
I like
a tweet
him.
Thread, and part of it was, like, talking about, you saying Netflix documentary. He's like, yeah, well, let's look at the Fire documentary from Netflix versus the one from Hulu. The Netflix one that's produced by the people who were involved in the Fire Festival.
Yeah, double
versus
dipping.
the Hulu one that was just an actual one. It's like Netflix documentaries are more and more just like image laundering.
Yeah, they are.
So it's funny to me that those are the
Oh, yeah,
documentaries.
and then we get into an arc. I'm just going through this video real quick. And then we get to Internet Historian, which is where we get to the point where 2022's Video of the Year, Man in Cave, was apparently I think a Brentalfloss article that was stolen word for word.
Yep.
And I had to unsubscribe from Internet Historian.
Yeah.
I can't have, even if his that stain is too much. Like,
So,
I can't.
Have you noticed about all his recent videos have been is just him with someone else talking about a subject?
Yes. Yeah,
I wonder why.
dude, there was like clockwork when the H Bomber Guy video came out and he was being accused. Like, he released a video the same day about, like, wine.
Oh, he knew it was coming.
Oh, he knew it was coming. He's trying to hide it. But man, so, like, I feel sad because like I really like that man. That Man in Cave story is incredible. It's one of the most incredible things.
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched that video.
That's good. You don't need to.
You're luckily good.
You don't need to. You just but I'll read the article that he stole. It's pretty. There's twists and turns in that story.
Okay.
But yeah. So all right. Well, tangent.
Until
We
it
need to.
crescendos.
Oh, okay. Now, before we get to James Sonderland, we got to talk about video of the year 2022.
Oh yeah, we gotta change it.
We
because
gotta
it
we
wasn't
gotta
very
we gotta
high.
revert it. So it's no longer Man in Cave. So I rewatched the Yu-Gi-Oh meta video, and while good,
Yeah.
I do not think it's as good as Defunct Land's Disney Channel bumper theme. I think that one may be it. I will hear any other nominees.
For me. It is up there.
I don't know. It might. I think it's Evermore for me because Evermore is fascinating.
Evermore was a thrill ride from beginning to end. I like I think a lot about Evermore. I feel like that.
See, how often do you think about bump bump bottom?
Not as much as I think
Oh,
about
my
that
God.
that one woman saying like, "What will you have me do, Kristen? What will you have me do?" And I'm like, "Oh man."
Okay, well I guess that's
Like-
Evermore
like-
then.
But
It's part of it.
my only
my
argument,
problem-
that Dan Elson NFT video.
Cause like, well, so okay. My problem is, do you remember in the Nevermore video, like what the guy who is trying to make Nevermore, what his other
Oh, his like
live-action-
go-kart park or whatever.
No.
Oh,
He had like a
the VR
successful
one.
series of like VR ones. So like, just extrapolating here. If I want to make a profitable thing, and I already have a successful VR overlay experience, prostitutes. Like
There-
you just do that. You
There
just like,
you go.
oh, here you go. It's a sex dungeon.
Hell
It
yeah.
costs $500 a ticket.
There you go.
And now Nevermore is funded. You already have the infrastructure. You already have proof of concept. You just have to.
But that
Get
NFT video, like, was really good. It was a really good NFT video. I also like the
I think my
rainforest
other
outfit.
problem with the NFT video is I now can't differentiate that one from the Bed Bath and Beyond video he just did.
I think the Bed Bath & Beyond one is way better. The GameStop stocks is like probably his best video. I would say it's either that one or the Flat Earth video. Depends on.
Yeah, the Flat Earth one, I think.
The Flat Earth one is kind of incredible because he does the experience on video to prove that the Earth is round.
And then he does the hard turn of like, so let's talk about the bigger problem of like where this conspiracy is now.
Yeah, like I think. So do we? So it's no. Do you have any other like? So we got to come up with a video. Evermore's pretty good.
There was no tarantula episodes that year. So.
I think Evermore beats Roblox Oomph for me, and the NFT video.
Ooh, yeah, Roblox Oomph was pretty good.
Roblox Oomph was good.
Ooh, Roblox Oomph was a wild ride where we find out all about Tommy Tallarico and how much of a fraud he is. Which from watching G4 TV was like manna from heaven. I'm like, give me more. When he was like being called out for saying that he hated Super Smash Brothers no, he was called out for saying that the music of Katamari Damacy sucks, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And then he's all like, "No, I never said that." Cowardly. Yeah, I'm okay with giving it to Evermore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same here.
So back on target, we get to James Sonderland. So James Sonderland.
Don't you mean back on target combo?
Back on target combo. Here we go. So James Sonderland, who was like, I didn't know about James Sonderland before.
I thought it was Sommerfield.
I thought it was Sommerturdland or whatever. Is it?
Who cares?
Who cares?
The guy that stole.
He's dead now. He's gone. He has deleted all.
Yeah, he's nuked.
Oh, he like the H bomb itself. He is eradicated. But like that dude. So, if you were thinking like, what's the worst kind of plagiarism you can do? And perhaps it's basically making
it is Somerton.
you're making your entire internet like persona to be about how queer writing is being devalued by blatantly stealing and uncrediting queer writing. When you're up there and all of your videos are just stolen and uncredited from like queer writers who are writing about how like their writing is not represented and how they're ignored and marginalized, and you're up there taking money. And
Also
man,
stealing from the dead.
oh
Well.
yeah, he stole from the dead, and when it goes into like what original content did he add to this, and it turns out it was misogyny. When he would be
his hate against white women.
Yeah, he hates white women a lot. Like the original text would be him railing against white women. He also had no idea about the things he was talking about. My favorite was when he was asked about the hit anime Ranma 1/2, and he pronounced it Ranma 1/2.
Oh.
And
that's how you know.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh man.
That's when like a neuron fires off in your brain.
Oh man. There's just a bunch.
You do the Invasion of the Body Snatchers scream at him.
Yeah. There was just response threads of people going like discovering it and just writing like, what the fuck, he ripped off my video and I didn't know. There's so many.
Yeah.
He did like a GoFundMe for like 6 movies and never made one.
So this is something too that like in that thread where that guy after what was it? One of the things where like he got called out on something.
Oh, he's been caught out before.
And his like response was like the start of the next month be like, "Oh, guys, like my Patreon like huge hit. Like I had all these fun things and like I just don't know, like we're just not going to be able to do anything anymore." And like he got 1,200 new patrons that day.
Well, because he was grifting.
Like, just grifting a vulnerable population, and it's just all these messages of people being like, yeah, so I had to cancel like one of my other subs so I could sub to you, or just like raise like what my patron like
tier was or
whatever it's called is, and it's just, oh my god, like it's just so disgusting.
Oh, he is it's horrible because you're right. It's like you're grifting a like basically a vulnerable community by stealing content from that vulnerable community and prying eyes away from other people in that. Like it's just, oh, it's so bad. It's like skeevy. Like let's be real here. That guy who was ripping off that dude's Dead Cells video is not like, while it is shitty, it's not like revolting.
Unethical and
it's very shitty, but it's not like stomach churning revolting.
Yeah. Especially like apparently all of his videos were like pushing people to go to his Patreon, not just like mentioning it. It's like pushing it and like stressing it and like saying like, no, it's like it's really important that you support the LGBT community.
Yeah, that's what because he was saying that he was
giving me money.
Yeah, he was saying he was a LGBT. He was like a gay voice. You know.
Also,
yeah, he is, which is what's even more gross is that he's like doing this to his own.
Oh yeah, It's not like if you were discovered I was doing it, but no, he was like, it's like you're doing it to him. And you're just stealing. And then there's a part in H Bomber Guy's video where it shows how he's like stealing from Wikipedia, where he just starts like literally just reading Wikipedia, and one of them's like, what was it? He was like, it was either Wikipedia or like the Stanford Dictionary's definition of gay. And H Bomber Guy's like, you had to steal the definition of gay? You couldn't put that in your own words.
And what's wild to me is like literally all you have to do. You're making a YouTube essay. You put a little text pop up on screen with your source.
Well, yeah, that's like, and he Bomber Guy talks about where like he's like, listen, all you gotta do is one, you ask the person because that's like a due diligence, and even if you can't, I think his thing was he said I wanted to make sure whenever I'm doing a quote or putting a clip, you would not mistake it for my own, so you clearly see like it's done differently, it's showed differently, and there's like a bunch of words on the screen, so you know this was not me that said it. So then when you get to like my joke, I did it. Apparently he also did like a big like 4-year gag from his like what's that video? God, I forgot it. The one about the Russian walking. That video game. Oh my god, my brain died.
Oh, I have no idea what it's called.
Para something. Oh no. It's not paranormal, it's like paratopic. Pathologic. Pathologic. Where he
Sorry,
made.
you said Russian walking, which doesn't make any sense.
But that's kind of what that game is. It's like a Russian game, and you're in that steppe city, and you're walking around.
I know what it is, but like I would have gone with like the paranoid village investigation game.
Oh, I just thought if it was like Russian, and you're walking around the hobo economy. But yeah, that pathologic.
Pathologic.
And he basically used the quote from The Bachelor when The Bachelor had quote.
The pathologist.
Yeah.
That way. Sorry, it's just funny to me that you couldn't remember pathologic.
Yeah. Well, listen. I was my brain is full of many thoughts.
Yeah.
None of them are good.
No.
They're all bad thoughts, but like, you know. But yeah, that video is incredible. I think that's a 4 that's on my list of this year's video of the year. I might put it up there because it nuked a man.
It's Bomber Guy one,
yep.
Or the pathologic one.
No, the pathologic one was good, but that was like a while ago. He's still one of his good videos. I like his pathologic video.
No, this is a great video to end out the year.
Yeah, it's a strong contender for my video of the year. I can't imagine, because they actually did some societal good by removing that man.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely has an internet video annihilated for good, but I appreciate it.
Listen.
All right, what other stuff did you guys slam it before we talk about?
Any new movies? Any movies anybody watch or any good shows?
In the Mouth of Madness.
What's it? Tell me about it.
Oh, I'm eating an Oreo.
All right, fine. While you're eating an Oreo.
Okay, I'm done eating my Oreo.
In the Mouth of Madness is a great movie that I think everyone should watch.
Yep. It's very much like Alan Wake 2, or I guess I don't. Maybe
Hell yeah, Alan Wake 2.
Where it's like, but instead of the author trapped in his own story, where it's an insurance investigator who's like investigating the disappearance of an author, and the author has been transported into his own book world, and the insurance investigator finds his own way into the book world as well.
I think that's
all to be clear. His new book is making people go crazy.
Yeah, so it's also like Snow Crash, where if you read this book, you become you get the disease.
Your eyes awaken. Oh, man.
Is that a new movie or is that the old movie with like?
This is an old.
The one with like it was with like Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. 1994, John Carpenter.
Okay, yeah, that's,
and it's
okay.
Also, it's not, but also it's funny to me. The author character is very much just Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
There you go. Listen, the authors write about each other. That's what they do.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's a Cthulhu heavy thing.
Going through a northeastern little town, something's not right.
Mm-hmm. a story within a story. It opens with Dr. Alan Grant getting thrown into a mental asylum. Oh, Charlton Heston's in it? That was a weird surprise.
Oh, you get a lot of weird surprises when you're watching movies from like the 90s and 80s. You're like, what?
I think one of my favorite bits from that movie is, did you know my favorite color is blue?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was so
For
good.
those that haven't watched it, watch this movie. It's great.
It's fantastic.
You're missing out if you don't watch this.
Mm-hmm.
One of the, I say, top 5 Carpenter movies.
I'll put it on the list.
For me.
Yeah. I would maybe say, that's a tough one. I would maybe say top 3, though. I think I would put it above They Live.
Mine is, okay, it's
no, The Thing is
list.
1.
Yes.
You're not going to top
That's
The Thing.
about right.
If someone said Halloween is their one, I wouldn't argue with them, but The Thing is number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, this is also the 3rd part of the Apocalypse trilogy with The Thing, The Prince of Darkness, and then In the Mouth of Madness.
One I'd like to forget, The Prince of Darkness.
I would put Halloween as 2. I have to put Halloween as 2.
Yeah.
But then where do you put Halloween 2?
No, not on there.
At number 20.
Get out of not applicable.
No,
get out of there. Evil Dies Tonight.
It's below Smoking
H2O?
Playing Song.
I haven't seen like the. I have not seen the.
What about the one with Paul Rudd in it?
I have not seen the other Halloweens. I've seen one.
I can't tell the difference between Resurrection and H2O because they both have rappers in it, and I keep forgetting which is which.
Yeah. I haven't even seen most of them, so that adds to my problem.
No, I'm not. I don't want to see most of them. It's one of those I'm like, no, thank you.
That's fair.
I think Halloween takes the sharpest drop off in quality. I
would agree because I think that first movie's incredible.
Friday the 13th builds a little bit and then starts going down fast.
I feel like Friday the 13th gets stupid at some point, and that's okay.
Oh, it does. But then it goes to Manhattan and gets
even dumber.
Stupidest.
No, listen, if you're in the mood for more Alan Wake stuff, then Mouth of Madness is a perfect movie for you.
I do like Alan Wake. I do like watching Alan Wake.
I think it's on Tubi. I watched it on Canopy.
It's one of those. It'll be fine.
It's
last time I watched it was on Amazon. It's usually, it's somewhere.
You could find it on kisscartoon.com.
Yes.
Yep. Use your jutsus.
It'll be Naruto.
Summon your domains.
Yeah, your domain expansion, your Kiss cartoon. You'll be able to watch it. Just make sure you do a full scan of your computer.
Oh yes, please.
You're getting all the viruses.
Yep, new record.
Just like Homestar Runner. What about the Boogie documentary, Nolan? I have not watched that because I don't think I can handle it.
This is
I don't
not
even know what
okay.
This is.
I had to stop multiple times.
Okay, I don't think I can handle it then. If Nolan had to stop.
It's a ride. It's a ride. Okay. Everyone knows.
A good ride?
No.
I know that my knowledge of Boogie is he was a fat guy on the internet and people liked him, and then it went real bad.
Oh, it's gone horrible. He is now broke, making no money, and he's just constantly worried about losing his house. He has to sell all of his Funko Pops, and here's the problem though. You hear that and you're like, oh, and then he goes about, yeah, of course I have sex with strippers and pay them thousands of dollars.
Oh.
Oh well, he's got something in his life.
To which he responds like, yeah, look, I deserve an LA 10. All right, I've had wherever he's from eats.
Oh no.
I'm a YouTuber with 4 million subscribers.
Oh no.
And you go, can't feel too bad for you.
No.
To which they interview one of the sex workers, and she's like, oh yeah, he bought me purses and took me to Disney World. Honestly, having sex with him made me want to quit being a hooker.
Oh no.
It's so.
Oh no.
It's so. Like he's selling his magic cards to like
Oh.
make
afloat.
bills. Yeah.
So
But then he's
what?
still spending his money on like frivolous items.
So what you're describing to me, Nolan, is someone who have effectively is like me, kind of like but like a fat guy. But like he's living as if he was like a rapper that the money's flowing
Yes.
in.
Yes.
But he's
Yes.
still like he ain't a rapper that's gone platinum. He's a guy that like plays YouTube videos sometimes.
I don't know what he does now.
What did
I
he
don't
do?
know what he did
Like, how
before.
did he get
just,
big?
I think he blogged.
Was he a
that was it.
blogger? Was he just one of the first ones, and then people like kept
Yeah.
on? It's like one
I
of those
think so.
I did this at the beginning and became a name. I'm not Mr.
I have one
Beast.
more subscribers. Right? Okay, so at a point,
I mean,
they're like, "Hey, maybe you should go for like a job interview and see." So he goes in the job interview and goes, "Listen, I don't. Here's what's going on. I'm like fat. I'm out of shape. I have multiple felonies on me. I have no work experience. You know." They're like, "Oh, I mean, you can do something." And he goes, "I used to work in porn for a while."
What?
And she, to which he says, "Should you really be saying that in a job interview?" And he goes, "I guess it depends on what kind of job you're trying to get."
Oh no.
He's been making YouTube videos for too long. He forgot how the real world
Oh
works.
no.
It is.
Oh, this is like.
So
This feels like I'm. No, you
I
can
don't
go.
think he's one of the first bloggers. I think he's very much in sync with the Reddit crowd, and also has no qualms with exploiting people to gain a following.
Oh, I'm not even talking about the Act 3 twist of his new midwife, who is he is 49 years old. She is 20.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's so bad.
Oh,
It's so
man.
bad.
Oh man.
Uh,
Oh. Oh
this
no.
documentary, it's great. It's not the best of the year, but it's interesting.
No, this is like cringe documentary. This is like
It is.
the nightmare when you're seeing like someone devolve and you're just seeing like that feels like you're watching like I would either say like a Tim and Eric skit or something, but like in real life.
I swear to God, it feels like it has to be a bit.
Like
This
you're watching
can't be
some
real.
like indie comedy, non-comedy like show or this man who's like clearly a cartoon character or like
Yes.
but it's like nah, he's real.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I can
the
handle
videos are
that. I don't
No,
think
no,
I
no.
can deal
Listen,
with it.
I'm
appreciate
saying
it.
don't watch it, but it's out there.
Oh, you should watch it if you can stomach it.
You can stomach at least half of it,
Okay,
and then stop.
all right. I want to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. Did you guys see it?
Oh, I need to watch that trailer.
You mean Welcome Back to Florida?
Yeah, like because I have many thoughts on the GTA 6 trailer. I think it looks like from the graphically extremely good. Like the graphics, I think are good. We haven't seen any like gameplay, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, 2025, so I mean, we're not getting it forever.
yeah, it's not coming. And I think like
Ooh, flamingos.
oh yeah, Drew's okay. So Drew's watching it. What do you
watching
think?
it.
This is like the tone trailer.
Can I play as a flamingo?
No,
Is that the twist?
Once they mod it in,
yeah, maybe. I mean, like
like in GTA 5, where they did all the animal mods.
yeah, there you go. Or
I
like
mean, yeah, it's
Spider-Man.
like you say. It's oh my, are there gonna be like TikTok missions?
Yep. Oh, that's
Yeah,
like
probably.
from what you can see, like it's gonna be big into like social media, TikTok, and Instagram.
Are
But
you gonna play as a Florida man?
no, but I think Florida Man, you will get missions from him to do Grand Theft Auto things.
Yeah. So
Like-
it feels like the story is you've been locked up for a bit, and now you're re-entering the world, and shit's changed.
Yeah, it's like you're the Latina lady. I think you play Similar in like Grand Theft Auto 5, where you could like switch between the three characters. I think you play as her and her boyfriend, and you kind of like swap between them for different missions.
I think GTA has the same problem as The Onion, that reality passed it a while ago.
That is okay. I'm glad you
Yeah.
also have this opinion when you're looking at it, and you're just like that's not like exaggerate. Like GTA used to be
That's
wild,
just
and
wild.
that's just like normal.
Yeah, so like the only thing GTA has to do now is have good writers who could write actual good social satire, but that's gonna be hard to do because how long it takes to make a GTA game.
Oh yeah.
Like,
The things have changed. Like
Yeah, Zeitgeist
Yeah.
will change it.
so
like
like, oh man, they got tall order ahead of them.
like imagine writing GTA 6 pre-COVID and post-COVID.
Mhm.
Like just how
It's like writing GTA pre 9/11 and post 9/11.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
you're like,
do it.
but due to Rockstar and all like the graphical and intensiveness, that like your story has instantly become both dated and like I don't know.
I don't know. We started making this in 2020, boss. What do you mean it's out of touch?
It's out of touch right now. And like
There's going to be at least one Tiger King
oh yeah,
like mission.
yeah, there's gonna be
yeah.
some outdated thing, which is bizarre.
Tiger King's gonna be a recurring major character.
So I wanted to talk about several responses to Grand Theft Auto. I wanted to exemplify one tweet by Elon Musk where he says, where some guy was saying, I haven't played any of the Grand Theft Autos. And Elon Musk responds, tried it, but I don't like doing crime. GTA requires shooting police officers in the opening scene. Just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
Elon Musk, incredible super genius, buys a game called Crime and puts it into his machine, turns it up, and then when the game says do
I
crime,
gotta do
says
crime?
no.
Hold up. I feel like for context here, Kevin, buying a video game for Elon Musk is like the equivalent of like picking something up on, like it's such a negligible amount.
But this thing is just spending your time.
And you know, it was like, oh yes, Buffy, please have this downloaded and ready for me to play tonight. Thank you.
I'm going to play. Even okay, let's just not say play. I'm going to play
the big man, and I am going to do the big crimes.
Oh no, a crime! I cannot play this.
Cups. I can't shoot cups.
I'm so very smart. But it's like it like I don't know, is that him being a super weenie, or is that him trying to like virtue signal to like his newfound like right wing like cabal?
Yeah, that's 100% being like, no, I'm an alt-righter. The cops are the good guys. The fascists are the good guys.
Nice.
It's like I'm like, man, because I also remember he was like really excited for like Cyberpunk or something. Like there's like a story where he tried to go get himself put into Cyberpunk and they didn't do it.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, but Elon, I understand,
But
like
then-
getting you on hypocrisy doesn't mean anything.
So then did you see, though, where from this tweet, some IGN writer replied saying, like, oh, yeah, like, I couldn't beat GTA 5 either for this reason.
No, that's not
And,
an
like,
IGN guy. That was like the Ian Miles Chong guy who's like a grifter.
yeah, the fucking
he is another
dirtbag.
like alt-right grifter.
But then, so, like, because community context added to it is, like, he's written up to, like, 300 articles about GTA 5.
Oh, hell yeah. No, that means he's just virtue signaling. Oh, he's virtue signaling.
You know what? Sometimes community notes are pretty good.
Yep.
I also want to talk about another response I'm seeing to the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. And this one, well, is both simultaneously not baffling and completely baffling. So there's a lot of people on the internet, and they're very upset, guys. They're upset that there are black people in Grand Theft Auto games.
Yeah, I saw that.
They are,
Whoa.
There's black people in Miami.
yeah, they're very upset that there are black people and Hispanic people in a game set in Miami, in a Grand Theft Auto game, and they are like, what the hell is this? And I am confused. Because I seem to remember.
Also, is it set in Miami?
Oh, it's like Vice
Yeah, it's
City,
Vice
which is
City.
like Miami.
I know, but okay, I was
It's
really
Miami.
hoping they were making
Yeah.
a slightly different one, so it could be like Orlando or Daytona, so they could be like, no, see, it's totally different. It's not Miami, we promise. It's
No,
totally
but it's
different.
like Vice City. It's clearly Miami. And like, and these people are real mad, and I'm just confused because I remember a game called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas,
Yeah,
where you were a black
that
dude,
recently got remastered.
and like everyone, all the main characters are like black people, and that was
Can you imagine
oh
K-pop writers
dude,
if they did that?
Yeah.
people would be really even more upset about Big Smoke than they already are. Believe you me, I'm upset about Big Smoke. He betrayed the Grove Street gang.
How dare he?
How dare he? He sold us out to cop Samuel L. Jackson. Wasn't that like the final mission you drove? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I beat that game. I thought there's ludonarrative dissonance because the problem was like CJ got so wealthy where he was like owning the Bellagio and then he had to go back to like the Grove Street to defend the hood. And I'm like, come on, like at some point you just let him have it. Just move the crew out to Vegas. You're owning the Bellagio. You're fine. But you know. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that.
That's so weird.
That was bizarre. Those responses are bizarre to me.
That's when you tell them, like, don't worry. Once you go to inland,
oh yeah, you
Florida,
see them.
Once you get into the swamps, it's all you guys.
Yeah, that they showed like the people doing the mudding. That's in the trailer. Just driving around in the mud.
Gotta go catfishing.
Yeah.
Put your arm up in
Get
them
noodling.
creeks.
Got noodle. That's actually one of my videos of all time. It was shown to me by my dad,
Like,
which is the Cajun snapping turtle fishers.
Noodling.
No, not noodling,
Oh, yeah.
where they just go in there and they grab it with their hands.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Oh man. So like there's a heavy overlap, but like that it's like drug addicts where you feel bad and you know they need help and they need to be lifted out of their situation, but they just wear you down on such a level that you don't want to bother helping.
Yep.
Because it really is like an exploited class of people who do need help, and the system has utterly failed them and is designed to fail them. But like, oh my god, anytime you see a Facebook post from those people, because that's the social media they're on.
So,
Oh yeah.
I'll try to find it, but everything that was in the trailer has been seen on the Florida news.
Yeah.
Which
But it's
is
Yeah.
no, I'd buy it. Then again, like I'd buy like if you took the like I think Florida Man does get some kind of like overt.
Kickback.
Well, it's just like like if you showed the worst of every community, it would be just Florida Man. Like if you took the dude, I think if you took like the dregs, you could find some Florida Mans like wherever.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna find it to the same level just because of like the population being so much higher.
Yeah, like you could find California Man or New York Man.
Yeah, but like I don't think you're gonna find someone in Tennessee like that.
You're gonna find like Nashville Man or Memphis Man. I
don't think Nashville or Memphis Man. I don't think you can find one who can go toe to toe with a Florida Man. It's too small of a pond.
Oh yeah.
it's
that's real?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well done, Rockstar. I didn't know the lady twerking on the car while it was driving down the interstate was real.
Oh, that was like the most realistic thing.
The Hammer Karen.
Yeah.
That's a realistic thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I should preface.
Joker gang.
Part of my online job of like evaluating search results, you get a lot of searches for like small-time rap artist music videos. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's I have an inoculation to not be surprised by twerking on the car roof.
Listen, I'm very insulated unless you want to talk about like Beyblades. So
Uh,
you know.
Don't worry, I'm out there.
Actually,
The naked dude
what's her
watering his lawn.
name?
Yeah, still thing.
I will say, if you want to know a lot about me, the first time
do you guys like Ice Spice?
What?
Do you like Ice Spice?
What is that?
Ice Spice?
Oh, she's like an up and coming. I guess she's not really up and coming still.
I know who you're talking about.
She did the Barbie song remix at the end of the Barbie movie.
I don't know.
I can't say I like her. I just know of her.
Yeah, there's like one or two songs that I've been introduced to through work that I've enjoyed.
I want to talk
sorry, Kevin.
briefly before I forget this time about the Premier League scandal.
Wait, no, Kevin, if we really want to know something about you.
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. We'll talk about the Premier League scandal later.
Oh wait, sorry. Let me be shocked real quick. What? Football is
a scandal?
Oh man, it's wild.
Corrupt?
It's wild. They removed the team's wins. They docked them 10 wins.
Wow.
Okay, no, yeah, let's get into that later.
Something to look forward to.
All right, yeah. So like the first time I was really like heard and like appreciated rap and hip hop music was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm like, "Oh, this is pretty good."
I don't think that's crazy. Like
that's pretty normal.
It sounds wild, but then I think about the internet was not in the state it was now.
That's true. No, it was like non-existent. Like you didn't hear.
And also looking at where we lived as like one of the least diverse parts of the country, literally.
Listen, I was listening to Ice Cube's "Today Was a Good Day." I'm like, I really like this song. It's really good.
I mean, I feel like I could say the same for like Office Space.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
That's a good song.
A hot track.
It's a very good one. But yeah, I'll have to talk more about Premier League scandals next time. Because man, it's kind of crazy.
Leave a comment below for your thoughts.
You tell us about Everton.
What's your favorite soccer scandal?
Yo, you tell us about Everton, and we'll talk about it. You know what else is a fun fact about soccer? I recently discovered that the word soccer hooligan. Do you know where the word hooligan came from?
Street Fighter 2, Cammy's hooligan combination.
No. You see, in the olden times of soccer, there were soccer riots.
Is this gonna be racist?
Yeah, oh, it is! Oh, it's about the hooligans were a racial character, well, not racial, but a cultural caricature of the Irish. The hooligan boys who would just fight and get drunk all the time. And that just turned to soccer rioters. Because, you know, those people. Later days!
Later days.
Bye.